Hi, I'm Jennifer Graves, chairman of our Santa Fe Theater Lovers Club. Since 2018, we've been introducing Santa Fe audiences to our growing theater community by exposing people to what's going on in local theater. Our TLC steering committee has evolved over the years and currently consists of Mim Chapman, Ann Gallagher, myself, Jennifer Graves, Deborah Hayden, Jan Patterson, Rose Provon, and Leslie Veditz. Here's some of them to give their thoughts on TLC.
Hello, I'm Deborah Hayden, and Theater Lovers Club wants to connect with you and tell you what's happening in our local theater scene. Without your interest and enthusiasm, our local theater venues would not exist. So thank you. We appreciate every single one of you.
Hi, I'm Mim Chapman, and you, sitting there in the audience, did you know that you play one of the most important roles in the performance? An enthusiastic, involved audience creates the energy that feeds the actors on the stage, helping you become one of those participative audience members who enables theater to survive. That's one of the major goals of our fast-growing Santa Fe Theater Lovers Club.
Hi, I'm Ann Gallagher, and as a theater producer, a Broadway theater producer, I thought I knew a lot about theater. I have learned so much more from the discussions that we have at Theater Lovers Club, because not only do we talk to the actors and directors, but we go behind the scenes, we talk to the dramaturgs, the set designers, costume designers, sounding and light, all of the elements that actually go into making a play successful. So come join us. We're lots of fun.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jan Patterson. TLC programs let you get deeper inside the play. You'll hear from actors, playwrights, directors, the tech team, allowing you to see how a play unfolds, how a director moves from raw script to finished production, how the actors move into their characters. TLC is all about treating you to a front row seat of how theater happens in Santa Fe. Thanks for joining us.
Theater Lovers Club currently boasts over 350 members. We don't charge dues, but we've been able to pay for our webinars by donations from some of our wonderful members. We've given a platform for discussions of current productions, as well as behind-the-scenes look at how theater is made. As an example, here is playwright Rosemary Ziebart introducing other local playwrights, Joey Chavis, Talia Pura, Dale Dunn, Leslie Harold Dillon, and Aaron Leventman at our forum on December 10th, 2019.
Hi, everybody. My name is Rosemary Ziebart, and I am one of the founding members of the Theater Lovers Club. And we created the Theater Lovers Club about a year ago, I believe. And the purpose of it is to generate enthusiasm and support for local theater. And I think we've really succeeded. When you, and just the crowd that we're seeing right now shows how much interest and it's really been a really heartwarming experience because we've had so many good programs.
Great. Let me just start off. And how much time do I have? Okay. Yes, acting contributes tremendously to being a playwright because when I was in New York, I had returned to New York when I was in my 30s, and I went back to my old agent and I said, I'm here. And he said, too late for you. You're too old and you're done. So at that point, I went to a friend who had been a director in San Francisco, and I said, what am I going to do? And she said, well, they are having at New Dramatists, which is a playwriting great organization in New York that harbors new plays, a class for actors who want to write. Now, at that point, I didn't know I wanted to write, but I thought anything, you know, to save myself. So this was a great class, and we had to write a monologue. And that was the assignment. And so I was walking down Madison Avenue on my way to a wonderful sale at Saks Fifth Avenue when I noticed this man coming towards me, and he's going like, and then suddenly he gets right in front of me and he opens his raincoat. And I'm like, whoa! I mean, does anyone see this? This is Madison Avenue. And I'm like, I've never had anyone flash me. And so I'm like, I can't believe this. And so I'm turning the corner to get to Saks for that sale. And there is St. Patrick's Church right here. And so I get up to the door to walk into Saks, and that man came right around the corner and got me again. Yeah, right in front of Saks. And I thought, how did he get around St. Patrick's Church that fast? And why me? So I thought, well, this is a sign, and this is the monologue I will write. And it's called Saks in the Afternoon. And it's about a compulsive shopper, a flasher, and a Russian archangel. And it takes place in St. Patrick's Church, and it's the second coming. Now, who knew?
When our theaters were forced to shut down in 2020, we held a series of Zoom webinars we called Theater Next. Several of our artistic directors in Santa Fe shared how they overcame canceled seasons, COVID-19 regulations, and online performances to continue to create theater during this pandemic. As much as Zoom has gotten us through this past year, don't we all miss getting together with some friends after a show to discuss the performance over a drink or even just standing in the parking lot? Well, we decided to create that virtually by alternating our 2021 talks with group discussions about plays that we can all see online, like a book club, except instead of discussing books, we discuss plays. We call these discussions Let's Talk Theater. Our first selection was Harold Pinter's play, The Collection, and we had a lively discussion led by local director Nicholas Ballas. Our April and May discussion took a look at 3 different versions of Anton Chekhov's play, Uncle Vanya. In April, local playwright Leslie Harold Dillon, who you saw in our Playwrights Forum, led our discussion of Vanya on 42nd Street, starring Julianne Moore. In May, we took a look at 2 productions of Uncle Vanya. The first starred J.O. Saunders in a modern setting, and the second was an earlier version of the play that Chekhov had written called The Wood Demon, produced by the BBC. Rosemary Zebart was the discussion leader as we explored these 2 different versions of the play. For the remainder of 2021, as our theaters began to open up in-person seating, we have highlighted the production companies who are presenting in-person live theater. In June, the Unitarian Universalist Church lent us their patio to host the Santa Fe Playhouse, Santa Fe Classic Theater, and the International Shakespeare Company as they shared their excitement about their upcoming summer productions. The New Mexico Actors Lab has invited us into their new home on Parkway Drive to discuss how their season evolved and the collaboration between Nicholas Ballas, artistic director, and Robert Benedetti, managing director. And we also wanted to bring attention to a new theater company in town, Tri-M Productions, who are dedicated to showcasing the tremendous musical theater talent in this town. This company has already produced a musical review, and we hope to hear more from them in the future. Now that you've heard a bit about us, here's where you go to get on our TLC mailing list and register for upcoming Theater Lovers Club events. We hope you'll join us. We look forward to seeing you.